crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right. And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them.
Okay, we're solving bigotry.
Changed, that their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree.
Okay.
I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They'll listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but...
Okay, so I think they're saying that Lubor never got branded.
All I can ask of you.
It's like removing the brands leaves a scar that they're
Why you taking the bearers? Why do they always have to make
that he doesn't have, so
He knew all along that he was playing us for fools.
And we
Forgive me for disturbing you, but... could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
lenient. Like,
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
what a bad argument! My God!
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers?
assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But
I mean, I'd say just let the bandits take the town. Like, legit.
Perhaps not in this lifetime. I think it's fair to say.
They're just so cartoonishly evil.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor,
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us.
We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
how could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
What?
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I
Tell you
thought
what,
were
the kids
better
can
than
come
this.
with.
But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Oh,
Forget it. Do what you will.
he has no obligation to, like, risk everything helping people
you're
who
making the right
openly
choice,
hate him.
Of those available.
Yes,
to
he
you,
is!
I believe
Shut
it's
the
best
fuck
that-
up, Clive!
Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
if there's anything I can do, anything.
I'll bear it in mind.
We could invite him to the hideout. We could always use another skilled smith. I mean, is it really right to not risk your life helping people who
Didn't he tell us?
openly just wail about how much they hate you because of the circumstance of your birth? Fuck you, Clive.
Here's the scraps you were after.
Ah! How you doing, Ezio?
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little unless, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go and
Like,
meet
the
them.
Undying are a really cool
They will be
concept.
most gratified, I am sure. Might
Like-
I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
Like, okay, are we actually going to, like...
Safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Let's go this way?
Fly, Ambrosia. All right.
Oh god! Helldivers! 2 of them! And also another!
This would be easy.
It's like... Chocobo dropkick.
Straight home now. Oh no. You'll pay for this. Face the way, survivors.
Okay, so why did the robots attack?
Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader.
So apparently these are actually ancient robots from a pre-fall civilization.
Should have stayed in the past.
And it's really not been explored what the hell that's all about. Which is annoying because I'm apparently near the end of the game. That seems like one of the most interesting parts of the world.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
So the Undying are like a secret society that serve the Phoenix?
For a survey. I suppose I'd better get this back to
like that's it, like, is there like a religious aspect to that? That'd be really interesting. I was like, is it common that, like, out of a group of them, most of them just die? Like, how many Undying are there? Because, like, there are a lot that just died there, apparently, and, like, 3 survivors.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
Like, I figured it would be a fairly small society.
Preliminary findings. Here, take them.
Scroll contained the preliminary findings of the Undying's ill-starred venture into the ruins of Kretov. Sealed with... Oh, it doesn't say anything. Okay.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren aren't.
So I saw that Elden Ring announcement. I'm just like,
advice. It does not further the cause.
has FromSoft jumped the shark?
To have his loyal followers
I'm afraid FromSoft has jumped the shark, which I'll be really sad if that's the case.
That they might live to do their duty for years.
But like, this sounds like such a cash-in.
Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute.
Wait, are they actually touching religion?
The undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it
Like,
is
I still,
hope
like...
that we may continue to do our duty together.
I feel like the weak point in this quest... Like, I actually really like the concept of this quest. I think the weak point is, from our perspective, it doesn't seem like there's a reason they needed to die. Because, like, from what we've seen, they just died for something that doesn't seem at all pressing and doesn't seem like they could have just done later. Like, if it was set up so that it was, like... What they've communicated to us doesn't really make it seem like there was a choice between saving their lives or getting the information. It seems like they could have done both. And just like, that would take like 15 minutes. Ugh. Like, I do like the like, if they could, and the fact that just like, they gave us like a scroll of not clear if it has any value. Like, it seems really easy to say they obviously made the wrong choice here. Like, if there was actually information that was of value, like, very clearly of value, that I think there'd be a lot more of the moral ambiguity that they're going for here.
Faster.
Where it's like... Because, like, right now, it just seems like they're kind of dumb. Oh, I guess that I didn't see the invisible wall. Silly me.
I'll need to deal with these ones first.
What? I genuinely have no idea what killed me. Like, there was nothing visible on the screen, and I was, like, about half health, and then I was just dead. Okay.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. Time to fight. Get him.
like, that at least had the making of a pretty good, of a pretty interesting quest.
Now to find this spherical echo.
Like, I'd still be interested to learn more about their, like, religious devotion, apparently, to Joshua. Like, what does Josh actually think about that? Like, that seems like something he would not be comfortable with. Like, effectively having, like, a cult devoted to him. Okay, we need to call it night pretty soon, though. It's like, what do they actually believe about the Phoenix? Like, you said is that they have, like, absolute faith, but, like, faith that's what?
Clive.
Like, I feel like that's something that you could actually develop over, like, several quest lines. I also feel like it'd be interesting if you had several quests with them where they're just, like, super handy.
Has just sent word that the contract
And then you see this dark side to them.
Have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Yeah, they have owls for some reason.
That's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium.
I mean, owls are smart. You could probably train them to deliver messages.
Join them after this, sure.
I don't know why they'd be preferable.
She said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if El's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. to Randalon.
Alright, I'm gonna call it a night there. Like, okay, are we going to go, free some slaves, I guess? It's a little... Oh no, it's not quite clear what exactly is going on. I mean, since she basically runs an underground railroad, I assume that these are, stolen goods. So, I don't see a very peaceful way to resolve that. But I guess we can try. Well, have a good night, guys.